Hey everyone. Hey everyone, it is June 22nd, 2018. I guess a short video, nothing really new happening, but I did go and see Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. I got done in the gym. I ran to the store to get groceries because I've laundry to do tomorrow, so I just kind of wanted to get something out of the way before I went to the movie theater. Well, I don't have a car, I have my bike. So the movie theater is probably probably 3 miles away, but I went down a usual road that I used to walk to class on, and I rode through my old college's campus. And I have to say, it was like really, is it cathartic or relaxing? I had like music playing, and it was just relaxing ride. And I thought it was gonna rain, didn't. It sprinkled a little bit, but nothing too extreme. I get there, and the mall here in Bowling Green, Ohio, is a fucking ghost town. It is. I walked in there, and it's depressing just to look at on the inside and the outside also. If I don't know if there's probably pictures on the internet. Just search. I believe it's the Wood Lane Mall or just Mall Bowling Green, Ohio. I'm sure people have posted pictures. It is barren. I think there's like 2 or 3 stores in the movie theater, and so I get there, get my ticket and all that, and it. I'm trying to get away from being like so much of a germaphobe, so it doesn't ruin my everyday life. But certain times, I just have to. Like, I'm glad I took Germ X, but I can't find the little. I have like a little travel size Germex that I just take just in case if I feel like I want to like clean off my hands, and I'm glad that I did because in the theater was probably or the showing area, what the screen that I was in is probably half the size or maybe 3/4 of the size of a usual screening theater, so it's a really small. I think there's only like 6 screens in it, 6 screens total in the movie theater. And like all the seats were dirty, and I was like, oh my god, I want to see the movie, but I don't know if I want to sit in this. So the seat that I sat in was the first row, furthest on the right. There's like there's a few rows, like 3 or 4 rows on this side, a big grouping, and then 3 or 4 rows on the left side or right side. Left side, right side, a few rows, and then the big rows, a lot of rows in the middle. And I sat in the first row, furthest on the right, because it was the cleanest chair, and there wasn't anything sticky or anything. So I get my seat, everything's fine, and there really wasn't any movie or trailers, but except Mission Impossible Fallout. I'm beyond excited for that movie. But anyway, I'm watching this, and I I don't want to like get into a review and all that because I just like watching movies just to watch movies, and I had a lot of fun. It was I liked it better than the first Jurassic World. I didn't hate the first Jurassic World, but I liked this one better because it seemed, I guess, like darker. Like it wasn't like depressing or like brooding. Like I don't know, like I don't know if emo is the word, whatever. But it seemed more serious than the first movie, and um, no spoilers. I know the internet's will hang anyone that spoils anything, but I guess the few things that I will talk about spoiler free. There's a character in the movie. I wasn't worried about going into the movie, but after I finished the movie, it kind of clicked in thinking that character could have been annoying, but they weren't. And I was shocked, and I actually enjoyed watching the character throughout the movie. It was, um, I'm trying to think of how to say it without spoil. Screw it. It's not a spoiler. The little girl that's in the movie, if you see the trailers, the Indoraptor is chasing her through the hallway of this house, and it's in the trailer. That's not a fucking spoiler. She, like the first movie, those 2 boys that were brothers, they weren't like. It just seemed like I don't want to watch kids in Jurassic Park or Jurassic World. I just want to see dinosaurs. And the little girl, she wasn't like obnoxious. She wasn't like, whiny and all this, but she was actually, a great character to follow throughout the movie. Um, let's see, what else do I want to talk about? My movie ticket was only $3.25. That is the best thing about the movie theater, by the way. Let me see if I. Yep. Wood Lane Mall, $3.25. So yeah, that was the best part of going to that movie theater. But other part in the movie, there was three. I put on my Twitter that I saw that three parts hit me. One part got me like, not like crying. I've only cried one time in a movie theater. Actually, I had a tear, and that was in A Quiet Place, a few months back. But a part got me like, I don't even think choked up, but it made me like, wow, that is rough. There was a part that actually made me laugh out loud. It wasn't like overly funny, but there were a few ha 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 moments, but they weren't forced, and it was a nice it was a time to smile. But and then other than that, I had to I had to use the bathroom by the end of the movie. It was only 2 hours and 10 minutes, but for some reason, me being the highly educated person that I am, I drank a bunch of water before I rode my bike, and I didn't have to go when I got there. Or I used the bathroom before, and it was just awful smelly, and it smelled like it hadn't been clean in like 6 years. And that's no exaggeration. It smelled just of urine, and it was an awful experience, minus the $3.25 ticket. So I have to go to the bathroom by the end of the movie, and what is it? I'm watching the end of the movie, and something is going to happen, and I have to say, okay, it's, once again, no spoilers, whatever. Something does happen, and it almost made me piss my pants. It almost did. But other than that, the ending of the movie, it's kind of fucked up when you think about it, because you watch it and you think, oh, okay. But then as I'm riding my bike back, I'm thinking, oh, huh. It's kind of like, I won't say good or bad. Well, it's, like I said, I enjoyed it, but like good or bad ending, I mean, I liked the ending, but it made me think about it like, oh, it's not what I thought. But other than that, so I leave the movie theater, and I get on my bike, and I see there was an overhang where the bike rack was by the mall, and I see that it had been raining, but my bike was only like covered with a little bit of rain, and so I'm thinking, okay, so it stopped raining. So ride my bike around the mall, and I go the back way, and it was the route that I took. It was just like rural farm area, but it was actually really nice. But when I'm riding my bike back, I see the football stadium, the college football stadium. I see like it's starting to rain, and I'm thinking, okay, it's going to the east. And then all of a sudden I see the rain come closer, and I'm like, no, it's coming towards me. And it just pours for a few minutes, and I'm just riding my bike, and I'm worried for the first few minutes, thinking, okay, I have my like track bag that I take to the gym, and it's just canvas. And I'm thinking it's going to get soaked and my phone's going to get ruined. But I forgot my phone is like, what? I don't know if it's not like, you can't like submerge it, but I think that it can take some moisture. So, but so I'm riding my bike back, and there's a small intersection on the far side of the college that I have to go through, and I'm riding my bike, and there's no sidewalk, so I'm riding it on the side of the road, and the light's red, and when I was going there, the light is one direction that I wasn't going, gets probably a full minute to drive through the intersection, and the route that or the road that I'm taking gets a solid 3 seconds. So whatchamacall, I'm riding, and I slow down, and I'm just starting to say out loud to myself, turn, you fucking light, turn. And all of a sudden, I'm not even thinking about it anymore. The light turns green, so I just hightail it. I do the same route that I took to get there, and I get back, and I go to tan in the clubhouse that we have here, and I walk in there, and everyone's like, "You got a little wet? Where'd you go?" And I'm like, "The movie theater." And they're like, "Oh, how was it?" "Oh, it was pretty good. Got a little soaked though, but it was a day, I must say." And I know I keep on thinking that the camera's up here, and I forget that I have my phone turned around so it's on the bottom. So I've been looking here for most of the video, and I just did that again. So um, other than that, oh, I got I do. I'll maybe do a review on them because I am enjoying them. I got wireless Bluetooth headphones for the gym, and I have to say it is amazing. It's one of those small things that I don't need them. I don't need them, but I fucking love them. But yeah, shit, I've been babbling for 11 fucking minutes. I know I should have just reviewed the movie or talked about the movie and got done. But yes, I go and see it or not. Just go and see it. There's no. I know people are gonna just, oh, it's not like this. It's not like that. Oh, this one's better. Just go and see it. It's dinosaurs eat people. That's one thing that I wanted to see, and they eat people. And it's not the, it's a person here, a person there. Meh. No, it's people get eaten throughout the movie, and I loved it. But all right. If you go and see it, hope you enjoy it, and talk to you soon.